Good morning guys and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. So, you did not expect to see me today. I know, because I didn't tell anyone in case I failed. But today marks the beginning of the countdown to 2018. So that means there's going to be a video every single day, all the way until New Year's Day. Are you excited? Because I'm excited. I have so many cool things planned for you. And this week is basically to get hyped up for the new year and also to make up for all the missed uploads I had the previous year, which I know you don't really care, but I care. So I'm uploading 8 videos in a row. I am super excited about this. So what we're going to be talking about today is why you shouldn't make New Year's resolutions. Because, you know, it's that time of year. Christmas was yesterday, so now we're starting to think about New Year, New Me. We're getting ready to plan the rest of our lives. Wow. Kind of, I guess that's what we're doing. Resolutions are not the way to go, and I will tell you why, and I will tell you what to do instead. So if you want to know what I have to say, just keep on watching. Okay, so the term resolution sounds to me like a destination, something that you resolve to become, which is a good idea in theory, but it kind of leaves you with this destination with no way of getting there. Kind of like saying that you want to go to the Grand Canyon and then not having a GPS and or a map or anything letting you know how to get there. Today I wanted to tell you what you should do instead of making a resolution. You should set goals with a plan of action of how to achieve those goals. For example, instead of saying, I'm gonna eat more vegetables in 2018, you can say, I'm gonna have a salad at dinner every night. Now personally, that is not my goal or my plan of action to get there. Having a salad at dinner every night is a practical, achievable, and trackable thing that you can do to make yourself eat more vegetables. Do you see where I'm going with this? I hope so. By the way, I have notes in my lap. If I look down while I'm talking, that's what I'm doing. Setting goals emphasizes the journey instead of just the destination. While the destination, I'm sure, is great and that's the way you want to go, that's what you're wanting to do, it's very important to realize that the journey is just as important. You might know that this is my belief because I'm on my minimalist journey and I will always be on my minimalist journey because there really is no destination. It is my goal to have less things, so my plan of action is to not buy useless things and to get rid of things that I no longer have a purpose for. You see where we're going here? In order to have goals instead of resolutions, you need to understand your motivation. Your motivation for having these goals is super important. You have to know what your motivation is. That way you can remind yourself of this motivation whenever you feel down about it or that you don't want to do the thing. If you don't want to have a salad at dinner this night, you don't want to have a salad, you can be like, no, I have to eat more vegetables. I want to be healthier. I feel like I'm not making much sense. I ditched resolutions last year and it really changed my life. This is the great thing about goals instead of resolutions, is that you can recalibrate, reprioritize, and reevaluate your goals as the year goes on. For example, one of my goals, if you remember from last year, was to get up at 7 a.m. every day. Well, sometimes that just wasn't plausible if I stayed up until 3 a.m. doing a homework assignment, so I didn't get up at 7 a.m. the next day. Or maybe I did. I don't really know. It depends on what I was doing. Another one of my goals was to read at least 10 books. I realized that that was not a goal that was good enough for me. I read 24 books so far. So that means next year, my goal is significantly bigger. You know how they say like 3% of people accomplish their New Year's resolutions throughout the year? Well, this is a way that you can make sure that you accomplish your goals. Don't ditch them like you would a New Year's resolution. You see, goals are all about the journey. And if the path you're on to get to your destination isn't working, pick a new path. Turn right or left or whichever way you need to go just to get to your destination. You also need to make sure that you straighten your priorities when you have goals. If your goal is to be skinny, but then your friends invite you out every 3 days to go to Olive Garden, which has a lot of carbohydrates because, you know, the breadsticks and the pasta are just so good. You need to make sure that you make healthy choices when you go out or choose not to go out at all. Make your goal a priority in your life. Straighten your priorities. Later this week, maybe the beginning of next week, I will be sharing with you my goals for the new year and my plan of action to get all of those goals accomplished. What you really need to remember from this video, if my rambling did not make any sense at all, which I feel like it didn't, but maybe it did, who knows, is you need to set goals, not resolutions, because goals emphasize the journey, not the destination, while the destination is important. You need to understand your motivation for your goals, because you can use that motivation to remind yourself of why you're doing these things in the first place. You need to straighten your priorities. You need to make sure your goal is your number one focus in your life and that you don't abandon them because you're putting other things before them. Don't ditch your goals like they're resolutions. You can reevaluate, recalibrate, and reprioritize anytime you like in the year. You also don't have to wait till New Year's to set goals. You could do it January 16th if you like. Set goals then instead of January 1st. Just because you missed the deadline doesn't mean deadline. There's no deadline. You get it. Anyway, make your goals practical, achievable, and trackable, because that will make the journey that much easier. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that it made sense. I think that's all that I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe so you can join my family. Hit the little bell to get notified whenever I post a video so you won't miss it. And that's it. So have a great morning, and if I don't see you later, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Socks, stop. Thank you.